Hey everybody, welcome back to Alina the Arena. I immediately nearly fall off my chair. Great start to the episode. We're on the second floor. We're playing as the slave, and really we don't have any identity right now. It's kind of unusual. Normally I have some, vague idea of a theme I'm going to go as, and I just don't have that right now. We have the Berserker Bracer. I think it's like the third run in a row I've had it. It's such a strong bracer. I see it, I take it. If I take damage, I gain a strength. Fortune Brace I also kind of rate. One card in my hand will be discounted to 0. Sometimes it hits a good card, sometimes it hits a bad card. But in general right now, we've removed a few blocks, so it's going to hit something okay. We have the Bear Charm, so I gain extra strength at the start of battles, but I can no longer gain blocks, so I've been trying to remove all my block cards. We've mainly done the first floor with the Black Bow, so if I use its power move, it automatically reloads and it draws a card. Pretty powerful, honestly. We did kill El Speedray with the longsword and some burn cards. This is probably the most theme I've got right now. I've got Fireball and Fire Surge, but that's it for the burn build. Kind of something that was interesting on the last run, the first floor at least, or this run in general. I took no combat cards. I didn't even notice until I started to look at it today. So we have all upgraded strikes because we've got the upgrade strikes or guards event, so I upgraded every single strike. We've been removing the guards, there's only one left, it does nothing, except for a reload. Then I've got things like Ground Slam Plus. We picked up No Pain No Gain fully enough before I got the Berserker Bracer, I think, which is actually a really nice synergy. I had been trying to force some sort of status effect build, so we've got Fast Metabolism and Empty Mind in the deck. So I wouldn't mind grabbing something, let's say, a Spare. Which is what I was trying to force. But if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. Then we've got some movement cards, some knockback cards. But it's pretty tame right now. We are definitely looking to elevate this deck as quickly as possible. What will do that? I'm not exactly certain just yet. Okay, Empty Mind got discounted. It's probably one of the worst things I could get discounted. And these are pretty annoying enemies for me to fight normally. Fortunately for me, I've got a bow, so I can fight them abnormally. The other thing we did on the last run, if you remember, was we empty-minded a bunch of my strikes so that my deck was just basically the fire cards. I was just drawing them every single turn. I'm actually considering doing it again. If I empty-mind kick the 2 strikes and run a very thin deck, I'm going to try it. That's pretty useful, honestly. So let's Ground Slam over here. By the way, we're playing as the slave, in case you were wondering. Actually, let's do this. Do I take the damage off this? I'm not entirely certain. The science. Yes, I did take the spiky damage. Okay. I thought that would be the case, but I just wanted to check. I'm willing to take a little bit more damage as well. Then we can shoot you. Reload. Wind up and play the fatigue. I heal 4 anyway because of the slave trait. That'll take me back to 68. And presumably we'll get through an easy battle on this. This now has let me set up huge fireballs. So we should be able to kill without huge issues. In fact, everyone is dead now. I mean, it's more fire. The Flaming Trap. It's not the greatest fire enabler. I think I'm going to grab Flurry, though. Parry does nothing, by the way. Bear Charm. So that's definitely not the right pick. I just think Flurry's too good. Then, Shield Potion doesn't do anything. We might as well sell it. Because I can no longer gain block. Right. Meditate, Rest. Where's my other rest? All the way back here. So I have to work up this column. That seems okay. Let's just forget this guard immediately. It does nothing. This might be one of the thinnest decks I've ran at this point. I've mentioned this before. I have a really bad habit, and I know why it's really good to have thin decks in this type of game for consistency. I just like cards too much. I like the variety. Variety is the spice of life, and, you know, he who controls the spice and all that. But it doesn't really work in these types of games. So this is kind of unusual for me. I guess... I think the thing I'm looking for is either oil, which would let me go into a fireball type build, and I would start just removing every other card that's not fire related. All the other things, probably like bow enablers maybe, just so that I can keep rapid firing from a distance, and then probably some stuff from the move build to supplement that. Ooh, boom toads are a little bit spookerific. Fortunately for me, I am both a genius and I have a great hand. Let's stun these guys. Then I'm going to do a wind up into a strike. I could have done that better. I should have ground slammed him first, but hey ho. Right, you're going to do a self-destruct. I don't respect that. I can get out of this, which is pretty good for me. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And I might empty mine just everything in my hand again. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to empty mine everything. I'm not even going to reload. So you're going to explode and really hurt your friend. I take 1 damage, which gives me a strength. Now I've got a problem, though. It's not a huge problem, but it's big enough that it's concerning me. I can kill this guy fairly easily and create a safe tile, so to speak, although I do take a burn damage. Oh, hang on a minute. I know how you do this. I figured it out. We hurl this to interrupt him. I just didn't want him to get his attack off. Then we murder you, which protects me. Then I set you all on fire a little bit more, and I do another reload. We don't play fast metabolism. I have been toying as well. Maybe if another flaming axe shows up, I'll hold 2 flaming axes and try and make some sort of flaming axe build work. But it's pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre. I mean, it's a frontal diamond, which I guess is AOA. I should have used the power move then. That was dumb. Let's just fast metabolism. Get out of my deck. I do see the Stinger, by the way. I did say I was going to try and force Spears. The Stinger is pretty bad. And also, I'm kind of enjoying this weird little burn thing I've got going. And I'll give you a flurry. Okay, it's a burn build. Combust is really good. I will take the Stinger, and I will hold the Stinger for a while. Until I can no longer hold it and have to yeet it at somebody. And maybe I'll use... It's not even really range damage, though. Let's say it's AoE damage. And we'll look out for a swipe. Because swipe is pretty good with bows and it's pretty good with spears. Maybe that's the compromise I make. I guess this is, though, also going to show, like, why the spear build is kind of, you know, bad. It's just hard to enable. And it doesn't really have a full support, so the commentator asked about that 2 episodes ago. You're kind of getting the idea of why it's awkward to do. This can't go wrong for me because I can always combust at the end of it. That's actually gone really nicely for me. Okay, flurry. Let's get the burn going. You know what? No, I do need to do... I don't need to do it, but I will do it. Now I won't, because I need to reload anyway. I'll combust you away. You're going to hit your friend. And we've had a pretty good turn. I take a damage. That's good for the Berserker Bracer. Now I have a Fireball. This gives me a kill. I could also move back. Fireball there, pushes you up, moves you down. Him, me, you, me. Sure, I'll do it. And I think I'm going to empty mind you and you. Then wind up, please. Wind up, Fireball. Do I want to play the Crippling Trap anywhere? I'm going to say no. I'm going to be greedy and try to get the money. Very happy that you moved away from me. I was fairly content that I could kill one person this turn, but two would have been a little bit awkward. Shoot you. Do I want to no pain, no gain here? Not really. Shoot you again. Reload. Rock, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dwayne. I'm probably not picking you up anyway by the end of this battle. Alright, you're trapped. And this is a pretty good hand for me. Combust pushes them away. Wind up. Goodbye. And sayonara. We take 4 damage from burn. We heal 4 at the end of the battle. It's the perfect battle. Warcry, I think, has no place in this deck anymore. Vigilant obviously doesn't, and Deadly Touch, I think, is just... The Death Knight build needs some more support. Let's put it that way. Right, an Imperial Lance is also a spear. Its power move is pretty bad. It has no utility to it, it's just extra damage. Can be good early on, I'm just going to sell it though. I probably prefer the Stinger to it even. At least Pace has some form of utility to swap in for. If it was my main weapon, I'd go with the Lance over the Stinger. If it's something I'm just going to substitute in when I need it, I'll keep the Stinger. Okay, where's my other Meditate? It's behind this rest. Let's see what this is. Okay, Cloak Figure sneaks up from behind you and quietly greets you.
Wanna place a bet on yourself? I can help you for a small fee, of course. So how about it?
Do 60 damage in a single turn, I will receive 450 gold, or 45 damage in a single attack to receive 250. I can't do either of these realistically. So I ignore him. I can't think of a way of where I could have done it. Maybe Empty Mind with the Flurry could have got me to 45. And the Berserker stuff. It just wasn't guaranteed. In fact, actually, I probably could have done 45. Maybe I was thinking a bit too low. I also had Wind Up as well. It would have taken, Wind Up, Flurry, some burn damage. It was just a lot of steps. And I'm okay on money. I'm not desperate for it. And this means we'll do a fight. Okay, we have a big boy here. A big spiky boy. You don't get pushed from that. You will get stunned from this, though. Okay, I can live with this. I push you into your friend. Then I'll shoot you. Then I'll kick you. Then I'll shoot you. Actually, let's power move it as well. Why not? And then I'll shoot you again. Then I'll wind up. And I'm just going to get rid of Empty Mind. I probably don't need the Slam. It feels like Empty Mind Slam a lot. Don't make you like think that Slam is a bad card. Slam is a great card. It's just I don't need it. For this specific example, we don't need it. Right, let's get Combusting and burn you as well. Then put more burn on you. I guess, hang on a minute. I tell you what, burn plus Pierce could be a pretty good combo wombo. Because part of the problem with Pierce is that normally enemies have a lot of HP compared to armor. You can't break them anymore because you're piercing. So you miss the 2 turns of like stun, where the armor breaks down, they get stunned, and they normally have another turn where they uptime their armor again. So you have to like race down their HP, but it's hard to race down the later enemies with Pierce. Maybe I can supplement it. Maybe I start the battles, as I said, with this bow. And eventually when we got enough burn on, we can switch to the Stinger and just poke them down from there. Maybe that is the right play. Or maybe it's a workable route. I've only really thought of using Pierce with the bleed, but burn is also Pierce, effectively. And I do like burn. Right, let's throw another fireball at you. You're not going to get pushed, but really I just wanted the burn. I'll start shooting you and reload. Right, this guy only needs 5 damage for him to break. Let's go over here. Interrupt this guy. I love just jumping around the arena. Ground Slam might have become my favourite card in the game. I say might have. It's my favourite card in the game, but I actually think now it might be the best card in the game as well. It's super, super fun. It's fun, it's good. The whole family loves it. It's Ground Slam. Play that. Right. You dare come towards me, Stab Beast, with 3 health. That's a bold play, my friend. Get combusted. I'll kick you. I'll burn you. I'll reload. And I'll throw a trap there. Right, I could do with not taking any more burn now. Otherwise, I'm taking actual damage. Move. Oh, I don't have lethal. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. I take 1 damage this battle. He is dead. Get out of the burn just in case you're wrong. But I'm pretty certain I'm right. Pop. There is a world where this is pretty good. I'll take it. Nothing here is worth it. I'll sell it all. Okay, we have 2 rests opened up. Let's do some training then. What is the best thing to upgrade here? It might be Combust, honestly. Get even more burn going. Oh, no pain, no gain is draw a card, and I don't have any draw right now. I just don't have a way to heal it back off. I could take Empty Mind. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Empty Mind no longer is discarded. This means I can put a super thin deck out. I can have a super, super focused burn deck. And I'm going to start forgetting even more things. I know they're all upgraded. These strikes... Goodbye. We don't need you anymore. I'm just going to have no cards in my deck, please. Who needs cards in this day and age, in this economy? Who needs cards? Right? Okay, I can't deal with this turn. So, let's move here. Reinforced gear got discounted. That's pretty fun. Let's start shooting him. Let's shoot him again. I'm actually going to use the wind up this time. Ah, fuck it. No, I'm not going to use wind up. Reinforced gear. Kind of an unlucky turn. I think I will empty mine the fast metabolism. I don't really need it. Right, you shoot me for 29. Big damage I took. Puts him against the arena wall, though. And now you're in Pound Town. Population U. If only I got that before. Shoot you again. If only I got you before as well. Right, you're only going to go to there if you don't mind. Fuck! I hate that the fire breaks the traps. I always forget about it. Oh well. Right, enjoy. You throw a bomb at me, don't respect it. How about I push you into your own bomb? Okay, this makes me feel happy. I can also pick up the rock for 1 extra gold. Now that was satisfying. It's brand. I know fast reload plus, but I think the bow is secondary now. I think the burn is the main, the main hero here. He's now the protagonist of this run. I think we can risk this for biscuits. Okay, this is a scary fight. Maybe I shouldn't have risked it for biscuits. Ooh, okay, this is a good opening though. Really, really good opening. Very good card to be discounted as well, the Flurry. Anyway, see you later. It's so good. Now, you are getting hit by this guy for 28. You two are doing nothing. I'm just toying whether or not I play the fast metabolism. Honestly, we should remove fast metabolism from this deck now, I think. It just doesn't do anything. It's basically a dead card. That being said, I'm going to play it. Then I'm going to shoot you. See what I draw. Always the fireball, man. And then I'll throw burn this way. Oh, shoot! I didn't even notice you were still hitting me. Alright, I'm done. I thought I'd stun you. I forgot I didn't actually stun you. Okay, we're just taking stupid amounts of damage right now for absolutely no reason. Let's stop the int. Push you guys around. Reload. You know what? I can not reinforce gear this turn. I'm just going to move back over here again. And then I've got Bag of Tricks for this turn. I'm going to have to rest at the rest now, I think, as well. Because I'm dumb. Real dumb. Here seems like a safe place. You have to die. I'd like to shoot the other guy. So die. Die. I think the 16 damage is better. Actually, I tell you what might be better. Let's just forget about all of these cards that I don't need anymore. In fact, I probably don't need the brand anymore. No one's got enough health to make Pyrophobia worth it. And then we'll just murder you. Right. Note to self. If you ground slam into them, they don't just get instantly stunned. You have to do something on top of that. Like combust into them as well. We will be combusting them. Combust. Reload or reinforced gear. Play the fatigue. I take 1 Damaggio. I also pick up this rock for 1 gold. Alright, get me out of the fire now. Go over here. Throw a fireball. Just keep the burn going. Can I get away with... I can't get away with... Fuck it. Goodbye, rock. Now I can kill you. There's just one pleb left. I probably don't need to combust anymore. You know what? Just keep forgetting cards. And then one little ping. Alright, we're taking some stupid damage in this fight. We can recover from it. Harvest, I don't think fits this build. I'm just going to get rid of it. Kitsetsu is a better throwable. It does extra damage. This is AoE damage, though. But I'll take the throwable. I think it's time to look for some cards. Okay. I mean... Okay, so Swipe is good with the bow. It's also pretty good with the spear. This kind of makes me want to keep the fast metabolism. At the very worst, we can empty mind out. I've now got a lot of burn enablers. I think we just start purging the strikes. They are strike pluses. It hurts to get rid of them, but they've done their job. They got me through the early game. I think I have to play safe here. I would really like to upgrade the oil. Oh, do I not play safe? I could also choose not to do these last 4 things and heal 20. And then train with the rest. I'm going to do that. It's actually a really weird play. I normally don't skip fights on the second floor. I think I'd be happy fighting at 50 health against the Cult Lord and Cursed Brute. And this lets me take oil up to the next level, which I think is the best thing to get right now. As we can really burn someone. Really charbroil them. Alright, give me the health. Okay, you have piercing. Sure thing. I have throwable, so I'm pretty happy to stand next to this guy. Yeah. Let's just stand next to him. No pain, no gain me. And we're going to start just blowing away our power moves instantaneously. That's really not the one I was hoping for. But I can make it work. I don't really want to stun this guy, but I'm going to. I'd rather not float like 3 mana. It's not too bad to lower his health anyway. He takes a little bit of burn. So be it. Right. Let's yeet Kitsetsu at you. It has no real place in my build anyway. That's kinetic gone. That's annoying, but... tis what it is. We will ground some away. This guy's massive, remember, so I can't push him easily. Let's just relocate. Relocation, relocation, relocation. That was the name of that show, right? I mean, it was honestly, it was just a phrase before it, right? Everything about location, location, location. It probably is in this game as well, actually. Your movement, pretty instrumental in like how easy a fight is going to be or how not easy a fight is going to be. Right, let's get some more burn going. Now we want to start thinning our deck out. What do I not want? These two. The flurry still has a place. Fuck it. I'll just use it like this. So the Flurry has a place in this build because of the Berserker Bracer. Otherwise, I would probably purge it as well. Okay, we're gonna get Mega Crushed. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless... Reload with a Swipe. Fire a Brand at him. Not what I wanted. Alright, we'll put a Crippling Trap here. You're gonna hit me for 14. I can live with that. You stunned me as well, which was kind of annoying. But I wanted to get the shot in. It was worth taking the stun for it. Okay. I have another throwable, and I'm not afraid to use it. Spear Potion, you're worthless. Shoot you with a strike. Okay, wind up, shoot him with a strike. I knew I was going to get Flurry. I knew it. Alright, Flurry him. Burn him even more. Do I want to no pain, no gain to play the Fatigue? Sure, because I gain strength from it. I think I'm at the point right now where I'm probably 2 hits from dying or 1 big attack from dying. This is my other throwable going. Oh, I could push you into the wall here. I don't hate this. It lets me pick up a rock as well. Then I can yeet a fireball back this way to burn this guy some more. And I can empty mind these two, which have no place in my deck anymore. And I can pop a Fire Surge this way and burn you a little bit more. Right, you're planning to do a Mega Crush again? I don't know if 16 stacks of burn is enough to warrant... Hang on a minute, I'm in trouble here. I don't think it's warrants enough to triple it, but maybe it does. The reason I say I'm in trouble is that I know I'm not drawing into movement next turn. And I can't get far enough away from him. Actually, maybe this is... Oh no, he's going to move towards me, Mega Crush, and it's going to be on top of me. I think I'd rather stand in the burn tile. This looks stupid. But I think this might be the right play. I'm going to yeet this over here. And you know what? 50-odd burn puts you on a timer. I will kill you in... No, it's not right. I don't think I play it. It's really tight, honestly. It would mean I was killing it in roughly 8 turns. But I've got such a thin deck that I might actually get back round again to safety. What is this attack pattern? Okay, that's really bad for me. I can, again, get out of it, thankfully, because this guy can be pushed. Flurry this guy for 76. Kick this guy for stun. I'm now only taking 16, which is not okay, but it's, you know, I can live with it. Put a bit more Pyrophobia on you, and you're going to stun me again. Don't have the ability to remove cards. Come on. That costs 0 because even though it was increased in cost, I get it completely refunded when I hit. Didn't really matter that much, but just letting you know that's how that interacted then. Put more burn on. I will play the stun anyway. I'll play the fatigue. I'm not playing no pain, no gain. My health is getting a little bit too low. We have to throw something at you. Enjoy the rock. We have to be super careful. I think you're going to go here. And I think I can empty mine to strike. I'm going to keep the brand. You get shot by your friend. You're planning another Mega Crush. I basically have to kill you. Like, as soon as I can. Combust first so that he takes more damage. Because he's on a curse tile. Oh, this is not a happy... This is not a happy situation. I'm dead. God damn him. 30. I didn't have enough movement abilities. I only had one. I was just hemorrhaging damage this fight. I can't see a way out of this. I can kill this guy, that's not the issue, by the way. It's the guy behind him that's the problem. Alright, let's just go out swinging then. Oil him. He now has 126 burn stacks, so he is dead. But unfortunately, I can't get around the other guy. And he has piercing, so... It was a decent run. We honestly got punished for making a huge mistake. I say a huge mistake. We made a pretty big mistake. It cost me like 10 health. Had I had that 10 health, we probably still don't live there. It's actually a bit more than 10. Maybe we would have lived. I think one mistake did punish me in the end. The other punishment was I just didn't get enough great cards. It was kind of a scuffed build. It just needed more movement. I probably shouldn't have just sacked the... If I was going to point at one thing, I shouldn't have sacked that slam. It's my one other movement ability. But just a single ground slam isn't enough. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the first time we've lost on the second floor for quite some time. I can live with it. We tried to force a build as well. I didn't ever use the Stinger. Unfortunately, that boss isn't particularly good to use the Stinger against. So, yeah, that is what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you next time where we're probably going to do another slave run. Goodbye.